is Taylor Mecha, and I'm here to talk to you about the three branches of our government. Have you ever wondered how our government actually works? I know when I first became interested in law, this was the first thing I wondered about. Who makes our laws? Who's actually in charge? And who actually has the most power? The United States government is made up of three branches: the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. As stated on the Three Branches of Government page on Fact Monster, in 1787, the leaders of our country gathered together to write the Constitution of the United States of America. This is where the idea of the three branches became about. According to the official White House website on the legislative branch, Article 1 of the Constitution establishes this branch of government. The Constitution grants Congress the sole authority to enact legislation and declare war. They're also given the right to confirm presidential appointments or reject them. You can think of the legislative branch as our lawmakers. Congress is made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives, which together forms our Congress. Of all three branches, the legislative branch is the most representative of the people. The House of Representatives is made up of 435 elected members. They are divided among the states in proportion to their total population. In addition to the elected members, there are 6 non-voting members that represent Puerto Rico, District of Columbia, and 4 other United States territories. The House of Representatives is run by the Speaker of the House. This person is the third in line of succession to the President. Members of the House are elected every 2 years. The House's exclusive powers include the power to initiate revenue bills, impeach federal officials, and elect the President in case of an electoral college tie. The Senate is composed of 100 elected members, 2 representative of each state. These individuals are elected every 6 years by the citizens of their home state. The Senate is run by the Vice President of the United States. They have the power to confirm presidential appointments and to ratify treaties. To pass legislation, the bill must first pass through the House of Representatives and the Senate before it reaches the President. Here, the President will either sign and pass the bill or veto it. The next branch is the executive branch, consisting of the President, the Vice President, and the Cabinet. The official White House website on the executive branch states that the power here is vested solely in the President, who also acts as the head of state and the commander-in-chief. Here, the President is responsible for implementing and enforcing laws written by Congress and also for appointing the heads of the federal agencies. The Vice President's key responsibility in this branch is to be ready at moment's notice in case the President becomes unable to perform his duties. The Cabinet is an advisory body made up of the heads of the 15 executive departments. They are appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. The members of the Cabinet are usually the President's closest confidants and also play an important role in the presidential line of succession. These people are responsible for the day-to-day enforcement and administration of our federal laws. These departments and agencies have missions and responsibilities and are widely divergent as those of the Department of the Defense and the Environmental Protection Agency, the Social Security Administration, and the Securities and Exchange Commission. The last and sometimes seen as the most powerful branch of government is the judicial branch. Unlike the executive and the legislative branch, WhiteHouse.gov states that members of the judicial branch are appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. Article 3 of the Constitution establishes the judicial branch, which consists of the United States Supreme Court and other federal justice systems. Article 3 of the Constitution also leaves Congress significant discretion to determine the shape and structure of the federal judiciary. The Constitution also grants Congress the power to establish courts inferior to the Supreme Court, and under this rule, Congress has established the United States District Courts and the United States Court of Appeals. Since the federal judges are appointed for life, they can only be removed through impeachment by the House of Representatives and conviction in the Senate. The justices serve until their death, retirement, or conviction. And therefore, the three branches of our government are essential to the country. Each branch has their individual responsibilities to keep our country running smoothly. Checks and balances are used between the branches to make sure that not one single branch becomes too powerful, although sometimes it may seem this way. The establishment of these three branches helps America to function efficiently. In conclusion, our government shows that tackling one purpose of common good in 3 parts, but working together efficiently is for the better. Three branches, one government is the epitome of equality.